First of all, I want to congratulate you to your 60th birthday. I think it's a huge achievement and I'm honored to be part of your festivities, and I wish you a successful conference today and very fruitful discussions. Coming now to my first question, if I consider that ACE should develop a European policy or even a global policy, I have to say that it is very clearly regulated in Europe which policy we can develop together. First of all, we have to understand that, for example, public procurement, environmental law and energy law are rulings that can be promoted and developed by the European Commission as legislative ideas. Then, in a very democratic process, the Member States, the European Parliament and the European Commission decide on these legislations. Culture is a national ruling, so each member state has to take its own actions in this field. And another national topic is constructing law or building law, building codes. These are developed on national level. So in these fields, ACE cannot develop a general European policy. But what we can do is to achieve a good legislative framework, for example, in energy law. Well, the German model is very complex. I would say in Germany we are little Europe, because you have to imagine that we have 16 Länder, which obviously you will know, but each of these Länder have an own architect's law. And the Federal Chamber of German Architects is the overarching institution where German federal policy is done. But otherwise, everything what has to be done, dealt with regulation, registration, continuous practical development is done in each Länder by an own law. And this is, I think, a main difference to Belgium, because in Belgium you have also a regional system, but as I understood, you have a federal architect's law with slightly differences than in the different regions. And then you have to imagine, if we have 16 independent architecture laws, means that also in each Länder it was decided how the structure of this chamber looks like. Just as a very clear different example, we have Bavaria. Bavaria has always been culturally a centralized Länder, so they have a centralized system. Baden-Württemberg is organized into the regions, meaning that in each region there is a small entity which is then connected to the chamber. And the idea is to deliver information locally and directly to the architects which are working there, and not having to move everyone to Stuttgart, which would be the capital.